Hello everybody, this is Refresh and I'm here to start my streaming run for Premiere Drafts for Magic the Gathering Foundations. I've finished one of every type of limited format for video. I still have yet to put up my first Premiere Draft, but you'll be seeing that hopefully this coming weekend. We're going to pay our 10,000 gold and jump into my very second Premiere Draft. So far, I've played a variety of decks in terms of archetypes so far, and I found this format to be surprisingly good considering that it's a pretty basic core set style set here. Alright, what do we got? Kellen, Trailblazer, 2-1 for 1. If it becomes a scout, then you can deal damage. I don't know about that. Let's see what else we have here. Heroic Reinforcements, I like that. I like Big Fin Bouncer. I think Kellen would be alright but not very good early on, you know. And I think red is not the color I necessarily want to be in. I think Big Fin Bouncer is interesting. Refute's interesting. I don't think anything else here is that exciting. I think I'm just going to start with Heroic Reinforcements because this is a beating. And it was a beating before and it's still a beating now. So happy to take that. Let's see. Joust Through is a good removal spell. I think I like it better than Cerberus, especially considering Reinforcements is more of a little guys beatdown deck. And so I think I'm more on that. Goldvein Pick might have been the pick if it weren't for that. I'm definitely not taking Omniscience. Burglar Rat is fun. I don't think it plays well with Heroic Reinforcements, but we can see. But yeah, I think it just stay in color. Take the Joust Through. It's a good removal spell. Savannah Lens is nice and aggressive. If it weren't for that, you know, Fire Annihilation is also pretty good. It's a decent piece of removal. And I might take that over Savannah Lens, but I think I just want to have like nice small aggressive things if I'm going to really play with this particular deck. And as much as I like fire, no, I gotta take removal, right? Removal, yeah, removal's still pretty good. I'm gonna take it. Alright, Dauntless Veteran is excellent with this. I also would love the Felidar Savior. I think they're both really good cards, but I can only take one. I'm gonna take the one that puffs up my team. I definitely want to find things that make con tokens. That would be great. Like Resolute Reinforcements is exactly what I want. Wouldn't mind a Squad Rallier in the end to like keep pumping this deck up, but yeah, everything's coming my way. So the signs are open right now. That white-red is open for me. At least white is. Is anyone slow? Okay, it's the player to my left, Gong. Alright, well, I guess we're going to be taking this nice and slow. But I do like, this is exactly the kind of deck that I do really well with usually, so. And I haven't played Boros aggro deck yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out here. I think here I want the Frenzied Goblin because being able to prevent creatures from blocking is really good. I wouldn't mind a Squad Rallier actually, but I think I only want one of these, and these are a premium as a one drop. Alright, here, I don't think I want the Courageous Goblin. So I think I'm on either on the banner, like for white, or an Inspiring Paladin, which is not terribly inspiring. Or Gornhorn Raider at the top, but I think I'm a little bit more on one of these two, just to keep my curve low. This does pump up white creatures, and I have a number of them. These creatures are white too, so I could do that, or I could do the Paladin. I think I'm going to stick with the banner for now, because this is a little bit slower. Alright, now we're going to take the Paladin. Yeah, Borders isn't really comparable, because this has First Strike. It's good attacker. Definitely want more 2 and 1 drops, though, so we got to keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Wow, Gong, are you just not at your desk? What's going on here? Alright, Thrill of Possibility, I guess, is the thing that I'm taking. I'm not taking this, because that, like, wipes my own team. I could take a Campus Guide, but I don't think I would play it in the end, right? Yeah, like, putting a land and putting it on top is not what I want to be doing, ever. So I'm going to take this. I probably won't play it, but it might make it to as a 23rd card if I just need those extra card draws and filtering. It's not really card draws, it's just filtering. But that's why I would take it. And let's see. Gong is making some choices, or the auto picker is making some choices. Either way, it's going to be a little bit before they come back around. So let's see where we're at with this deck so far. We are, yeah, I have one drop, 1 2 drop, and then like a bunch of 3s and a 4. So I really gotta make sure I can shore up the lower end here to get super aggressive, because that's what this deck is really trying to do. And I don't want to prioritize red cards if I can avoid it. Like, I'd be happy to cut the goblin if I can get enough white cards to fill up this lower end here, and then the heraldic mana just gets better. So that's what I'm hoping to get to. Just to be primarily white, splashing a little bit of red for annihilation and heroic reinforcements, and whatever other like really strong red cards come through. But yeah. Alright, Gong. They've pushed all their cards over to Unrestrained, who's also having a lot of trouble making their choices here. They have a Feldgriff, I think that's what this thing is called, right? Face. And then everybody else is doing alright here. Sometimes I'm the slow one because I'm busy trying to talk out what my thoughts are, but so maybe Unrestrained is also streaming or recording or who knows what. But yeah. Who has the coolest of these faces? I'm not sure. It's definitely not me. I just have the winter face from the last one when I took the mastery thing, because I had all the extra gems and I was almost at the end of the track, so I figured I might as well just pay it, get most of the gems back, get some customizations. But I'm thinking that maybe this is not the right way to go. But I've had a good enough winning streak that I'm up on gems right now, so maybe I can drop a little bit of gems on all the cosmetics and fun stuff. We'll see. All right, here we go. I kind of wish I took the here. What do we have? Meteor Golem. No, this is too this is a very fast. You know what? I'm not gonna play this either anyway, so I might as well just take like the mythic and not play it. All right, Savannah Lions came back. It's both Cathar Commando and Savannah Lions are both reasonable cards for this, but I want to make sure that I can get down early if I can, so I'll take that. I'm not playing a second thrill, so I'm just going to take this and not play it. And I'm thinking Blanchwood Armor, not play that. I got wrecked by Blanchwood Armor. If you saw, I think it was my quick draft, like I got destroyed by it. Here, Seismic Rupture is not what I want. Fleeting Flight is a reasonable combat trick. And nothing here is really anywhere where I want to be. The only other card that I would consider is Windscarred Crag. In fact, I'm going to take the Crag, even though I'm a fast deck, and the tap land is not ideal for a fast deck. I still think it might be better than a Fleeting Flight. No, you know what? I take the Fleeting Flight. What am I doing? That'll get my things through. I'm not taking that. Oh, Helpful Hunter, yes please. Progenitus, holy crap. If this comes back around, I'm just going to take it, not play it, because it's hilarious. I don't even know how to get this onto the battlefield, to cheat this into the battlefield from this, except maybe what like that green mare. Like, I don't know how else to cheat that in, but I'm gonna take the Helpful Hunter. Easy pick for me. Fits my deck and what I want to do really well. Dazzling Angel's also a really good pickup for me. It's a 3-mana card, which I know I have a lot of 3s, but the fact that it's a flyer and has a really good body for its cost is great. I'm passing really good cards, all not in color, so happy to take that. Still really want to focus on 2s and 1s more than 3s. I think I have plenty of 3s as it is, so I don't mind kicking some of these out to make this work. But yeah, like this Paladin could probably get cut at some point if I get too many 3s. Let's see. Is anyone slow? Unrestrained. Okay, so they were always slow too. We're just waiting to see. Yeah, so if I'm going to cut stuff from here, I'm probably going to cut the Paladin, maybe even the Angel eventually, depending on where we're at. Here, again, not really doing well in white cards, and that's what I need the most. I don't want to take a Courageous Goblin early. I might take them late if I have to, but I'll take a Squad Rallier on 4 as a way to refill my hand, so I'll take that. We have lots of creatures with power 2 or less. In fact, I think Inspiring Paladin is one of the few ones that don't have power 2 or less, and so it is a easy pick for me. Here, I don't really like anything. Yeah, I'm not playing any of these cards, so I guess there's some chance that I might play like an involuntary deployment as a one of to like just punch through at the end with one of their bigger creatures. So, well, I guess we'll take that, but I don't like it. I'm definitely not playing it in the main. I don't think I'm playing it at all. Luminous Tribute is a removal spell, I guess. I could also take Goblin Surprise as a pump spell, because I don't have any yet, and that's kind of important for me as a deck that's just trying to do a lot of damage. So I guess this is what I'm taking, but it's not ideal. I'd rather have another one. But it does also create tokens, so that's fine. It's 3 mana. I don't like that. Ooh, I'm getting busted here on... I'm going to take the Divine Resilience to not play it. But yeah, I'm not getting the 1s and 2s that I really need to make this aggro deck work. Or even the Pride... What is it? The Prideful Parents? Those are really good in terms of going wide. And maybe there's a lot of people in this color group. I'll take the Juggernaut. I think that's a fine, like, top end. Not amazing, but you know, it's a lot of power for its cost. So I guess I'm happy to have that. Not happy. It's just fine. It does the job in my deck. But I would gladly cut it for something a little bit stronger, like another Heroic Reinforcements. Or Resolute Reinforcements. Another Helpful Hunter even would take its place. Alright. Ooh, still not getting there. Alright, I'm gonna take this and not play it. Actually, I'll just take another Windscarred Crack. Oh, it came back around. I guess I'll take Windscarred Crack. And then here, I'm not playing any of these, so I guess I'll take the Crystal Barricade and not play that. I could have also taken the white-blue land as a spec to potentially splash a blue card. Maybe that's the way I should have gone. We'll take the Courageous Goblin here. I have enough 3s. So I might play this just because I need 2s. I need to be aggressive, and that's the way to go. I'm not playing that. Okay. Wow, that made it all the way back around. That's interesting. Chandra. Oh, man. Is this worth taking right now? Probably. Here's the deal. The cards that I probably should be taking are like one of these two. This is 7 mana, and I don't think... But I still think I play it, because if I can cast it, it's really strong. I don't know if I'm going to ever be able to cast it in a deck like the kind that I'm building here, but I feel like I should take it. Cathar Commando is probably the best pick for me in this deck. Garden Air wouldn't be bad either, but yeah, I mean, it's Chandra.
Fire isn't just a tool.
I'm red.
It's my ally.
Might as well. Jada, love Jada. A 2/2 flying with Vigilance is great. Sometimes I'll have another Angel, but that's not the point here. Felidar Sovereign, Fleeting Flight, and Make Your Move are all reasonable cards to also take, but we'll take Jada first. And then here, Cathar Commando is exactly what I want. I want that 2 mana, 3 power goodness. Here, I think I take Claws out. Probably. Although Make Your Move wouldn't be a bad piece of removal considering how little removal I have. But it's so expensive. I think I just take this as my finisher. And then, ooh, Youthful Valkyrie kind of fits with what I'm doing now. Seraph's a little slow. Yeah, that's a 2-drop. Flies. It can get pumped by 2 of my cards. And then, ooh, this is a tough one. It's like the Pup or the Angel. I think I take the Angel. It's probably the best body amongst all of these cards. And then I'm definitely cutting the Paladin here. Well, now I have too few cards. I guess I have to put the Paladin back for now, but maybe it'll get cut eventually. Ooh, Goldbane Pick actually kind of works with what my deck's trying to do. Ooh, Doubling Season, that's a fun card. But I have a lot of small creatures. This does help my creatures get bigger. This is one of my ways of getting to Chandra, so I think I'll take a pick here. That's 23 cards, so now I'm like looking for cards to come in and replace what I have here. But yeah, I got there on the 2s eventually, even some of the 1s. It's not like the reddest deck, which is good. And I'd gladly replace my red cards if I could. How many cats do I have? 2. Okay. So I'm not getting much of a discount on these claws, probably, but it's still probably what I need to win at the end of the game. And then, once in a while, I might get to the Chandra. here. I don't really care for any of this. I guess I could take the Heart or the Lagok. I'll take the Lagok. I'm not playing it. Do we take the Evolving Wilds? Wilds is okay. Yeah, I'll just take it for fixing. I might as well. It's a little slow. Like, that slows down my aggro deck, but it is good to be able to hit that double white for the Dauntless Veteran. That's one way for me to get there. And then, ooh, Guarded Air. That's a good top. Another good top end. I don't mind missing any of these. I don't love the Guarded Air that it's 6, but I think it's the correct pick here. I'll also take a Fleeting Flight here over another Juggernaut. I don't think Juggernaut is what I'm supposed to be playing multiple Juggernauts, so yeah, I'll take the Fleeting Flight. Now we're just gonna make some cuts. So we have 25 non-lands, and so we need to make 2 cuts, or I can cut a land in a card depending on my curve. I'm not playing any of these, so let's just grab, I don't know, the Meteor Golem, the Paladin. If one of these cards were to make it in the deck, it'd probably be the Paladin, so I guess I'll take that, but I'll not play that one. And then I'll get another Fleeting Flight. Okay, we're done on Fleeting Flights here. Ooh, Blossoming Sands. I mean, I'm not playing either of these, but I'll take it. Like, if I had, like, an amazing green card, that's a way of shoving that in there. Okay. I think I was in the right colors. I didn't see any white removal come out, so there's definitely multiple players in white here. I skipped one of them, which was a good removal spell, but yeah, I think I picked the right colors here, and now all I have to do is make some cuts and make this deck work. Our curve is reasonable. Chandra and the Guarded Air does push it up. So I need to make, what, 2 cuts? 3 cuts? Probably 3 cuts. Maybe just 2 cuts. I have the banner and the pick to help me get up here, so I could probably actually cut a land anyways. And my curve is generally low, minus drawing these things, so I think that I can do this. So what am I cutting? Do I cut the Courageous Goblin? Well, the Paladin can probably go. I'm not getting counters on my stuff, and then I cut a land, and that's it. I don't have a double red. I think I can cut a mountain, and then this is the deck. Yeah, I guess this is okay. It's not an amazing deck. I don't have a ton of power, but there are ways of me getting out there. The Guarded Air and the Chandra is like my late game potential to go wide, and then I have Heroic Reinforcement, Claws out, and Goblin Surprise as ways of just smashing and finishing my opponent off. I could also put one of these back in, and then put the one of the Fleeting Flights out. Bodies are probably more important than these tricks, because what is it? It prevents combat damage. Let me see here. So it won't protect my creature from removal. It just prevents it from dying to other creatures. It does power up my creatures though, which is important. So maybe I need a Paladin over one of those tricks. How many tricks? 1, 2. 2 tricks. How am I doing with creatures? 14 creatures, yeah. But I gotta also remember, like, the Heroic Reinforcements is creatures, Goblin Surprises creatures. So we'll cut a Fleeting Flight and put a Paladin back in. How many ways do I get counters? The Youthful Valkyrie, Jada can give other angel counters, and then we have 2 Dazzling Angels to potentially pick up to give these 2 counters or get counters from Jada. It's not a lot of counters, and then the Fleeting Flight. So the Paladin's counter ability is like a really minor thing. But I think just having the body is probably a little more helpful than like this particular trick. Yeah. I mean, getting one of my things through the air with a Fleeting Flight is good. Like, I don't mind. I think having one is fine. But I think that this might be a slightly better combination of cards, creatures, and spells. And again, I don't have a lot of removal. I don't have a ton of expectations for this deck, but I think it should do okay. So let's go ahead. Red and white. Let's see. How am I doing with my quests here? Black and red, white and blue, black and blue. So this is the one that's not doing anything. Yeah, let's just kill this and see if we can get something. No, we didn't get anything. All right, that's fine. Let's keep going. Here we go. We have an opponent already. That was super fast. We're up against CD Viking. Is it like they're CD, like, or CD? Do I take this and hope the gold lane pick my Courageous Goblin to get the white mana to cast these? I don't think that that's the right thing to do. But I have a lot more... You know what? I have a lot more plains and mountains in my deck, so there's a higher chance of me drawing them. I'll take this. If I can draw a plains, then I'll play Giada, I guess. But I could just... Okay. I'm just going to Courageous Goblin, because that's all I can do. Maybe we'll gold lane pick and start smashing. This is like one of the worst cards on my deck, but I do need 2 drops, so that's why it's here. Hey, we got there anyways. Let's swing. Okay, we'll play the Angel. Ooh, do they have an Essence Scatter? That's my guess. No? Think twice, maybe? In that case, I maybe should have jotted first in order to get the value off the Angel. But, you know, this is not the right, like, set here for that. Okay, I mean, drawing a lot. I think I just swing and see what happens. What am I going to do? I'm going to cast Gold Vein Pick and equip it. And then I can play the Savannah Lions, or do I swing and then Giada? I think I just swing. Okay, that's fine. So let's play the Giada. Refute. Okay. I mean, that's a good card. Maybe I should have played the pick first. But I think the pick is going to be a little bit more helpful to me now. So... Okay, they pitched an Aerodate Wizard. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we're waiting for them to make a call here. So I think the plan is to put the Gold Vein pick on the Courageous Goblin to get me out of Burst Lightning range. And then, you know, they'd have to use something a little bit more expensive, like an Abrade or something, to get me down here. And then we'll Savannah Land. So let's go ahead and do this. You go onto here. They Burst Lightning it, and then, you know, so be it. Nope. Okay. Swing. Oh, okay. Pat me down. Sure, sure. I'm still going to swing in the air. I am team attack, attack, attack. And then let's go ahead and stick this on the... Well, everything is fragile now, right? I think we just keep it where it is. Yeah, I'm not blocking with the Savannah Lines, right? So, yeah, let's just keep it where it is. Okay. Sure. All reasonable plays. I don't think they have an answer for Claws Out, so I think I just swing with the team and try to wipe my opponent's board here. Okay, Claws Out. I mean, it's not the most efficient, but I'll take it, right? I'm gonna... Do I have any effects that matter? No, I don't think so. We'll play it out. Because I could draw... That draws me live into my 6 and 7 drops if I should get them. Okay. Oh, interesting. What do they have? Okay, there's Strongbox raid me. That's fine. What do they have? Oh, lands. Okay. Cool. Play your land. I'm on team attack, right? Actually, maybe I'll hold back the 2-1 for that. And just swing with the rest. I think I'm okay with that. Because I'm on the lead here. Doing damage is definitely to my benefit. So, yeah, let's swing. Yeah, they're forced to trade their 5-2 for Courageous Goblin. I mean, what kind of world is that? We're going to play this, though. Now I've hit 7. I do not need any more to play any more lands. I'm going to hold up the rest as, you know, fodder to make my opponent think I have something. But now I can play Chandra if I draw her. I don't have to worry about the Grappling Kraken. It's good ground defense. They're going to stun the Angel. That seems cool. Good play, good play. Do I trade the Lions for that? I don't think so. I need to make sure I can go wide. So we'll just hold. We play the Helpful Hunter. That's great. Draws me another card. Gets me another life. Gets me an Evolving Wilds, which is not amazing. I'm going to play it just mostly to clear out my... actually... no attacks. To clean out my... Go ahead. Keep the tapped. Sure. Oh, yes. Hit me, please. Put your guard down. Okay, you still have another blocker. That's fine. So this is where I'm going to crack this for white. And the whole reason is I'm trying to thin my deck. I don't want to draw any more lands if I can avoid it. So drawing it now means I'm going to get less lands. Alright, so I can swing with the Lions. It's going to be blocked by one of these. I can also play the Frenzied Goblin. That makes it so that creatures can't, a certain creature couldn't block on my turn, which is pretty good. I think I attack. I think I just straight attack everybody. Okay, go. I'm trying to take my opponent down. The Kraken is... Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll play this. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Let's go ahead and slap this on the Dazzling Angel. End the turn. They don't want to attack with a Sprite unless they have a land and they can stun my Kraken. I mean my Angel. If they have lands though, they're blue, so they're probably holding on to them. Okay, okay. What do you got? You got something? Okay. No? Well, we're gonna swing then. See what happens. We're gonna gain a bunch of life now. And then let's go ahead and slap this on this for extra life gain. End the turn. So now they need a Wrath. Good game. They don't have it. Alright. Thank you for the like, who's ever watching right now. We got our win. Happy to claim it. I still have a bit of a cough. I've been sick, and I'm recovering from that. Alright, let's keep going. It's exciting. Jamming in with, you know, the aggro decks that I tend to do well with, and smashing. That, you know, it would have been fun to draw Chandra at the end and just like blow everything up, but the Guarded Air was a pretty good final draw there to really go wide and stick it to them. So, and that's why you, when you're playing aggro decks, like the goal is to get them down to such a low life total that as long as you can go wide in whatever way that you can, you will kill them. You know, Tadamius, I am playing draft. I'm playing Premier Draft in particular, so best of one draft. We are up against White Bronco in gold. We're being matched up, so I guess my win is putting me up against the best here. I like this 1 into 2. I don't like Chandra, but I mean, I like Chandra, but I'm not going to play it anytime soon. So this is just a dead card, potentially. But I do like this 1 and 2. So you can draw non-creatures from here on out. I'll be in good shape. Or non-lands. And I do like smashing with this on turn 1, unless my opponent plays like a 1-1. Then I feel bad, but... Okay, great. We've got everything we need. I'm going to Cathar Commando instead of Valkyrie, because that is a better surprise, a better great attacker as well. Ooh, okay. What do they got? Wary Thespian? Yeah, that's good. Now I kind of wish I had the Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie can punch through it, but it's fine. Okay. We're still just gonna straight attack. I mean, I don't mind trading one of these for one of these. I don't love it, but this is where we're at. So they'll probably trade with Commando, and then get their Surveil, which is good for them. But again, my goal is to take them down as much as possible. Yes, Tatamias, I draft. It's pretty much all I do. I think I draft. I'll be drafting probably about 3 to 4 days every week, on the evenings around this time. Sometimes a little bit later. Oh, the Indrik. Okay, we're gonna play the Youthful Valkyrie. Draft is my favorite format, I think, of all time. Yeah, Booster Draft is great. I also like Cube a lot, but you know they don't have that on Arena except once in a while. So, Burnished Heart. I do not care about Burnished Heart. I'm happy to punch through that. Trade my Savannah Lines for that. Let's go. Alright, Frenzied Goblin will hopefully start getting pushing us through blockers here. I do not care about this. I will be punching right through it. You are not blocking. Ooh, I even like this. I'm going to play this. And then we're going to slap this on the Frenzied Goblin. So, and then we're going to go to combat. We're going to swing. Everything attacks. And... you, my friend, are not blocking. And we will do some smashing. Alright, fine. Still, I took out one of their blockers. I have some Gold Vein picks floating around here. I do need a little bit more gas and no more lands. Like, that would be ideal. But they can't really attack well right now. So, we're in the wait to see phase. If I can get to this Chandra, that would be great. And if I can't, well, that's fine. Hungry Ghoul, okay. Alright, well, now they've built up, so we're in a little bit more of a unpleasant place. But we got a Dazzling Angel, that's cool. I'll take that. It's not amazing, but it's going to pump up this Youthful Valkyrie. At some point, this is going to be able to punch through this treetops. What is it? Treetop Snare Spinner. So that's cool. On the ground, this trades for either of these. But you know what? I'm gonna put the pick on the lion, so I can trade with a hungry ghoul if it powers itself up a little. And then we're gonna hold. No attacks for now. All right. I don't love this situation. Like they've definitely stabilized, and you know I have to. Oh, that's a good card. All right, this is gonna cause me some problems here. Tatiova is going to get them so much value, and I need to push through. Goblin Surprise could be it. Let me see. If I swing with the team and a Goblin Surprise, then I will get rid of the Treetop Spinner. This swinging with that is not very good, though. Because this will just trade for whatever is on the ground, right? So I swing with both of these, and then I Goblin Surprise, remove the spinner, and then keep attacking in the air. I guess so. Alright. I mean, I have to lose an angel, but I think this is a reasonable trade here. Especially because I don't want them to gain the value off that spinner. So they know I have something, and it's just a matter of what. Is this the correct path? I don't know. We'll see. If they have the stab, then I'm in trouble. They do not have the stab. Then I'm getting through. Okay. Great. Savannah Lions will trade for whatever if I need to. I'm gonna start swinging through the air with the Gold Vein pick to try to get the to get Chandra down and blow up their board. I imagine the Hungry Ghoul is gonna eat everything if I do play that, so we'll see. They've got a lot of value though. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to beat the life gain aspect of what they're doing with their deck right now. Fortunately, they don't have any dudes to sacrifice. Okay, now I'm in trouble. I'm not sure I can win. Do I trade my Lions for the Gourmand? No, right? Let's see. If I Fleeting Flight this through, I'm just going to punch. And then use Fleeting Flight to defeat whatever I'm punching. They'll just Hungry Ghoul to eat it though, right? So do I just... Yeah, I guess forcing it to die is still better. Let's force it to die. Then they'll eat it with the Hungry Ghoul. Or maybe they have something in their hand. Stab would be the worst, but they would have used it by now if they were going to stab me. So I wonder what else they could have in their hand that they're thinking about here. Like, I've definitely not done well in terms of drawing versus what my opponent's been doing, but they've been drawing like multiple cards per round, whereas I'm just drawing the one. So, alright, end the turn. I'm at 5 mana. I need 2 more lands to Chandra. I don't think Chandra's going to get me there, but we'll see. Like, I think I'm too slow right now, where I'm at. They're on the defense, but they're drawing all the extra cards and getting all the extra life, and that's... Like, I gotta kill this thing. Fortunately, I don't have any targeted removal that's gonna do it. And they're... Look at all the cards that they have. Like, my odds of winning this are very, very slim right now. I'm gonna have to draw remarkably well. I'm not sure that there's enough in my deck that's gonna get me through this. Especially since they removed my flyer. Like, I needed that thing. I can still keep attacking with the Lions, and that's probably what I'm gonna keep doing. But, yeah, it's gonna be hard, yeah. Especially because now they have that. They're gonna get back, what, the Indrik? Probably the Indrik. That's what I would get back. Because they're getting back the Indrik, I'm really just all about smashing here. Well, Guarded Air is good if I could play it. I can't play it, so we're just going to swing. They're going to trade. If they don't trade, then that's really good for me. But they did trade. Okay, yeah, that's not... Alright, well. Now I need to draw a land so I can play the Guarded Air. Yep. They've turned the corner. I'm running 16, but I have a Gold Vein pick, and I have a... whatever that 3 mana rock is. Oh, we got the air. Okay. That gets me there. I only have 1/6 and 1/7 drop, so my curve is actually pretty low. But the pick and the mana rock theoretically are what gets me to where I need to go here. Sure. They're not attacking with Tatiana. I am probably going to block, though, depending on what they do here. I don't feel great about my position. Alright, well, we have heroic reinforcements. Unfortunately, this is not enough for me to really push through what's going on here. Like, let's say I cast this. I'm going to get not quite wide, right? And then the 2 1/1s. I could equip one of the 1/1s with this, but I'm still going to be facing down a 4/3 and a... My guys are just going to get eaten, right? They're at 13 life. Do I just cast it anyways? I don't think so, right? Alright, we're just going to equip this to here. And then we're going to hold. I don't love my position here, but I do not know how I'm going to get through this, considering how much value they've gotten off this Tatyova. Like, they're still drawing and gaining life. Look at this. I got them down to, what, 6 at one point, and now they're all the way back up to 14. So, I'm like, all in on this Chandra potentially getting me there. I don't know. We'll see. Come at me, bro. Yeah, I figured. Do I take the trade? I think so, because I need to remove as many bodies from their board as possible, so that Chandra can clean house, and then give me a chance at getting back. I did it? Okay. I mean, they might have a counter spell, and that would be the end for me, but I don't know what else to do here, so let's go. If they have a counter spell, that's it for me. If they don't, I can blow up 3 of their creatures, and that's fine. Okay. 8 damage. You, and you. Submit 3. You are going to take 4, you're going to take 3, and you're going to take 1. Go. Now, they might have a giant growth or whatever, and, you know, that's going to be terrible for me, but this is the life that I'm in right now. I just have to hope that this is enough. Okay, Snakeskin Veil. Good card. Good card. Alright, well, Chandra's not going to live, but no attacks for now. Yeah, getting rid of Tatyova was important, and they kept what they needed. They drew so many cards. Of course, they had an answer. So they need to attack and kill Chandra, which is fair. If they just attack face, that's great for me. They're both attacking Chandra, yeah. See, because then I could just create those tokens that create guarded airs, but, you know, no blocks. That's it. I wonder if that's what the correct plan is. Maybe I should have just created tokens that duplicated these guarded airs. I don't know. No, that's not what I want to see. Okay. Well, let's heroic reinforcements. Slap the gold vein pick on here. Try to do some damage while I can. My opponent still has so many cards. I don't know how much this matters, but we'll take it, and then we'll put the Evolving Wilds down, I guess. Yeah, I need to thin my deck here, so we'll grab some more lands. I don't know how I get out of this still. Like, my opponent is gaining life in cards. Like, look, they only have 6 cards left in their deck. Like, how am I supposed to punch through this? I still have 21 cards in the deck. That's how many cards that they've drawn. Sure. Okay. Like, they're going to do 7 damage a turn. They can take my 2 every turn, and that's going to be fine. Well, I mean, I'm going to swing with a pick on one of these. But, yeah, this looks really dire for me. I don't expect me to win. Again, I mean, they still have 4 cards and not playing any of them. I wonder if they've just drawn all their lands. I'm not sure. I'm still drawing live. I could claws out. Let me think. If I swing with this, right? Let's attach this here. That is 3 damage. Plus another 4 is 7. Okay. I can take 1 more hit from these, so I think I swing with this. And then we're going to try again on the next turn. We've got all the mana. If they don't make me discard this claws out, I have a chance. If they did make me discard the claws out, or they get the extra 2 points of damage, then I am dead. I guess we'll see what they got. Oh, well, they got it. Okay. Good game. You got me. Yeah. We'll play this. It's useless, but we're dead. We got overrun. Good game. It was close. I was always on the cusp of turning things back around, and you know, I just did not get there. What time is it? 11:37. Okay. I think I need a bathroom break, so I'm gonna just open some packs and call it a night here. We'll open one of everything that I have. We got Lost Caverns of Ixalan pack. Let's see. What is my first pick? Polani's Hatcher. Yeah, I'll take Polani's Hatcher. That's a good card. That is a lot of value. The 5/3 body that gets you the eggs that turn into 3/3s. Probably good enough here. I don't remember if green and red was a good color combination in this format, but I think that's a pretty good value proposition that would make me take that. Murders at Carlo Manor. I remember this being a very aggressive format as well. Case the Ransack Lab. No, not taking that first. I don't remember this being a good card in this particular format. I think of all of these cards, my number one pick is probably going to be Fuss and Bother. This is, on both ends tends to be pretty good because when you're aggressive, the Fuss part works. I mean, sometimes you just make the 3/1/1s and start, jamming. And so that's probably the pick for me here. And then we got Outlaws of Thunder Junction. First picks, let's see here. Tiny Bones joins up. This is probably not what I'm doing in terms of a pick. Repulse, I guess, is okay. This is not a great pack. So, yeah, Trash Town, probably also know what I'm doing. So, yeah, I guess I'd take Repulse. I don't know. Let me know what you think is the best card in this pack. Disrupting Peddler could be fun. I think that's been okay, if I remember correctly. And the Pulverizer is a decent finisher, sometimes in red. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I guess Repulse, because it's a bouncing draw card. Then Bloomburrow gets me all of these cards. Tender Wild Guide. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd take the Tender Wild Guide. Look at this. A 2/2 with Offspring 2 that can put counters on itself, and the baby can put counters on itself. You can tap for mana. Yeah, that's the pick. Wouldn't mind a Fell. Jolly Gerbils is pretty good too, but yeah. Tender Wild Guide is the easy first pick there. In Duskworn, what do we have? Oh, these packs. And yeah, it's Valgoss Onslaught. I had this in my pre-release and it was ridiculous. And I don't think that anything here, I don't even need to try to look at anything because I don't think that anything is going to really stand up to Valgoss Onslaught. That's easy first pick there. And finally, our Foundations pack will get us these cards. And do I want this exemplar? When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter. When you put one or more counters, then draw a card. Yeah, that's probably good enough to try as a rare. And it's also in white, which is a good color. I think that I don't think anything else here is super exciting comparatively. I had Fiery Annihilation. It's a good removal spell, but I don't think I'd take it off of a good threat like the Exemplar of Light. And you just need to gain like a counter or two, and this becomes amazing. So that is the way to go. And that's going to be it for me tonight. Let me know what you thought about the draft and the games in the comments. If you enjoyed this stream, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streaming, you can hit subscribe. I'll be back, most nights of the week I'll be back. But until then, thank you. This was Refresh. I appreciate your viewing, and I will see you next time. Good night. Thanks, Tatamius.